I want to move on with a few more awards now. So when we go through this process, and as Jim mentioned, we're working with over 280 startups, so there's a lot of data to comb through, and there's a lot of companies that are doing really great things that came just this close to being on our top 10 list. And they were so close, we really wanted to take a moment and recognize their accomplishments and talk a little bit about them. And so what we have tonight is a category of honorable mention. These are companies that were really close to getting onto our list and are doing some amazing things outright in and of themselves. Tonight we're going to honor 7 companies. They were all within striking distance of the top 10 list, and their accomplishments and traction mark them as worthy of being named among the top tech startups in our region. These are very strong scaling ventures, and we're proud to call them ITEN companies. So startups, if your name is called, if you could please come up on stage. We're going to do it a little differently now. We're going to give you a certificate and a gift, and if you could stay up on stage, we'd like to take a group picture with all 7 of these honorable mentions. So starting off, and these are sort of just in alphabetical order, coming in at number 10, or sorry, at our 7th honorable mention, is Blendix. Blendix, give them a round of applause. Blendix is working with one of our EIRs, in Brian Garcia, and they're a Mock Angel graduate. If you could just make a stand. Okay. Yeah, move over to that way. Oh, sorry, guys. So we can give you a gift. Another honorable mention company is Bonfire. Bonfire is an Archangel, received money from Archangels. They're a Capital Innovator graduate. They've received funding from the MTC, and they're a Mock Angel graduate.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Busy Event. Busy Event is a Capital Innovator company and a Mock Angel grad. Come on up, Busy Event.
Thanks, Francis.
Gremlin. Gremlin is a Capital Innovator company, Cultivation Capital company. They've received funding from MTC. They've received funding from 630, and they were one of the early graduates of the Mock Angel program. There they are. Gremlin, come on up.
Thank you.
Juristat. Juristat is an Arch Grants recipient. They're a Capital Innovators company. They're arguably the most successful startup weekend company in the world, and they're working with one of our EIRs, Mike Gaddis. Juristat. Kingdom Scene. Kingdom Scene is received funding from Archangels, and they're a Capital Innovator graduate. Welcome, Kingdom Scene. And our final honorable mention company tonight is Rovertown. Rovertown's, their CEO just got accepted to the 2015 Pipeline Entrepreneurship class. They're an Arch Grants recipient. They're a Capital Innovator company. They've received funding from MTC. They've graduated from the Mock Angel program, and they were 2013's #1 company on the Fast 10 list. So Rovertown. We want to focus a little bit now on something that is near and dear to the ITEN mission going forward, and Jennifer really encapsulated a lot of it in her earlier talk. You got a chance to hear it, and that's the inclusion initiative within ITEN. This was started in 2014 as an effort to really focus on underrepresented populations in the startup ecosystem. And we have been tracking this for several years now, but obviously these numbers of participation in this ecosystem need to be better. And we're working closely with BioSTL and others in the region to address this, because we want something that is really truly open to all the populations of our region. And as the events of the last year have shown, that's absolutely critical for us to move forward as a region. So this is something that we're going to continue to work hard for in 2015 in doing, and we have many plans to do that. We want to represent and recognize now a couple of awards that fall under this category, and helping us do so right now, I'd like to introduce to the podium Joe Roberts. Joe Roberts is a mentor at ITEN. He's also the director of the entrepreneurship program at Washington University. Webster University, sorry. And an inclusion committee member here at ITEN. He'll be announcing the #1 minority-owned startup award for ITEN. Joe, thank you.
Thank you, Francis. It's truly an honor to be able to do this for me. When we started talking about this initiative with Jim and Lynn and others, it was a sort of an idea that became a reality, and with Jim and others, they made it not just a reality, but an ongoing, sustainable effort. So I'm really pleased to be part of this. So this startup company that gets this award was featured in the 2014 Inc. 500 list and ranked at the 110th ranking. So it's not just the effort the entrepreneur put in, but they have demonstrated proof of concept and really got something going here, and we want to recognize that. And I don't have the shake it music, but I do have. So one more time. So with that fanfare, I am really, just keep going. I'm really honored to introduce and announce the award winner. The #1 minority-owned startup is Multicoreware Inc.
Congratulations to Multicoreware. They've been a proud ITEN company for many years now, and we've really enjoyed having them as a part of the family. I want to, so we've asked Jennifer Elan to do sort of double duty tonight, and so we are going to bring her back to the stage. Again, the founder of Prosper Women Entrepreneurs and the director of Thompson Street Capital Partners, to announce the #1 woman-owned startup award for this year. Please welcome Jennifer Elan.
Good evening. I want to say just how excited we are at Prosper to be a part of the ITEN family and the entrepreneurship family in general in St. Louis. I would encourage everyone to consider the diversity and inclusion initiative to not just be about ownership, it's also about diversity on your management teams. I applaud all of the winners tonight. However, I have to admit there were a lot of men. Gentlemen, I encourage you to reach out to Prosper to find good women for your management teams. I know many of you already do. It was just the nature of who came. So congratulations to everyone. We are proud to be a part of announcing the #1 woman-owned startup in St. Louis with ITEN. This young woman is extremely impressive. I've had the privilege of working with her, and she leads an extremely and equally impressive team. This is one of an Arch Grants companies. They received an Arch Grant. They also work with the ITEN entrepreneur in resident, John Grispin. The company was founded when both founders were seniors at Washington University. The founder is also a Pipeline Entrepreneurs Fellow for 2014, and she's also involved in Prosper Women Entrepreneurs. It is my pleasure to announce the #1 woman-owned startup is Sparrow Labs.